In this video, you'll find out some history around the Australian superannuation, as well as how you become eligible for it, what happens after that, and ending with how the Australian superannuation has affected our economy. Happy Finance Friday, everyone. I'm Tom, and this is Tom's Funny Magic. Today we're going to be revisiting an idea that I made a video on nearly 3 years ago. In 1992, the superannuation guarantee was introduced by the Keating Labor government, which mandated that every employer should have to pay their employee some superannuation as long as they fitted some criteria. Employers were originally told that they had to give their employees 3% of their salary as superannuation. And now that has grown to 10% in the financial year of 2022, and that will grow to 10.5% at the beginning of July. The criteria that you have to meet to become eligible for superannuation changes based on your age. So if you're over 18, all you have to do is earn more than $450 in a month. But if you're under 18, you also have to work more than 30 hours a week to become eligible for superannuation. Once you become eligible, your employer then has to start paying you superannuation into a superannuation account. The employer either has to set one up for you or you can do it yourself. A superannuation account is like an investment portfolio that you can't touch until you turn 65, or if you retire under that age and receive an exemption. There will be a wide variety of companies that will let you set up superannuation accounts through them, but like choosing a bank account, each one will present its own different fees and account options. You would want to choose the one that fits you the most. So this might be the one that has the lowest fees, or the one that has the highest ratings, or even just the one that lets you invest in the kind of things that you want to. For example, only companies that use 100% green sourced energy. There are two main types of superannuation: for-profit and not-for-profit. The for-profit companies are usually banks, and they will charge you higher fees because they will have people working in the background trying to choose different companies that will help you grow your money even faster. Not-for-profit companies will usually be industry super funds. They will let you invest into a single industry, which might be nursing, electronics, or cars. The fact is that people cannot reliably choose investments that will beat the overall growth of the market. So the extra money that you'll be paying to a for-profit company might not actually do anything for you. This is not a recommendation or me telling you to open a certain superannuation account, but if you wanted one that had pretty low fees and was pretty stable, then you might want to think about an indexed industry super fund. So indexed is just talking about getting ETFs. So that would be ETFs in a singular industry, which would mean that you're more or less just following the overall trend of that industry. Once an account has been set up, you just need to tell your employer a few details about the account so that they can start paying money into it. So the thing that you should remember is that superannuation, although it's based off your normal salary, it's not actually taking it out of your normal income. It is actually an extra payment that your employer pays on your behalf into your superannuation account. For example, if you were to earn $5,000 and you were eligible for superannuation, then your employer would pay the 10% of that, which would be $500, into a superannuation account for you. Australian superannuation totals to around $3.5 trillion, which is around the same as 7 years worth of government income through taxes. All this extra money that has gone into the economy has greatly increased the growth that we've seen across the whole economy compared to before superannuation was a thing. This also greatly reduces the amount of pressure that is put onto the government through having to pay pensions to the retirees in the country. And when people retire or become 65 years of age or older, then they're able to live a more relaxed life as they have some money saved up for them to use. That's all for me today. Please hit the like button down below and subscribe for more content. Feel free to check out my website and other videos if you haven't already. See ya!